Price. Purchase.
Okay, how about I read through all of these? Pay money to buy something, dollars and cents, having a cost of, or how much things cost.
Worth with having.
Let's go back.
Price
What is
with
this?
the top.
What is this one?
Money.
Money.
You don't have to.
Yes, I do. Okay. Pay money to buy something.
Purchase.
Purchase. Purchase. Say it.
Purchase.
Purchase. Okay. How much things cost?
Price.
Prices. So having a cost of is its
Worth.
worth.
Good job.
All right, let's go to the next one. What is this word?
System. Equal.
Record. But it can also be record, can it?
Yeah.
Just depends on how you're using it.
Value. Invented.
Okay. Information that is written down.
Record.
Okay. Worth.
Value.
Made something new.
Invented.
A way of doing something.
System.
Good job.
All right. So you got all of our vocabulary words. All right, we're gonna go back now and listen to our story. Get out your RWC so you can follow along in your book. And you need a pencil so we can write down the answers to the questions. Well, you told me this morning you forgot to do your homework, so I don't know what you did with it. I haven't seen it. Did you take it home? Did you put it back in your backpack? Or leave it in your backpack? Why don't you go look in your backpack? Because this morning when I asked you about homework, you said you forgot to do it. So I haven't seen your book today. Unit 6. Okay, what's the genre of our story? The genre. Expository text, is that fiction or nonfiction? Very good. All right, so we're going to listen to the life of a dollar bill. And our essential question was, how do we use money? And we're reading to learn about how a dollar bill circulates.
The dollar bill is printed. One day, a dollar bill is printed at the United States Bureau of Engraving and Printing. The bill is printed on a machine that was invented or created to save time. It prints many bills at a time. Let's follow the dollar bill. It gets sent to a big bank and then a local bank. A family visits this neighborhood bank to get money. The dollar bill goes to a boy for his allowance. The boy brings the dollar bill to the bookstore. He checks prices to see how much the books cost. Then he decides what he can purchase. He finds a book to buy, but is it worth the price? He's not sure. The boy reads the back of the book and thinks about the price. The boy decides the book is of good value, so he exchanges his money for the book. The U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing prints millions of dollar bills each day.
Alright, this is another mistake that none of us noticed, I guess, yesterday. She added words in there. She said it prints millions of dollar bills each day, and this just says prints bills. But she was probably right anyway. Alright, so in paragraph 1, circle the subheading for this section. What is the subheading for this section?
The dollar bill is printed.
A dollar bill is printed, alright, so we're gonna circle that. Then it says underline details about the machine that prints the bill.
It prints many bills at a time.
Okay. It prints many bills at a time, so underline that. We're back on page 2. Or 3.
The dollar bill gets sent to,
That doesn't answer our question, we already got it. Okay. Next, in paragraph 2, write a clue to the meaning of local from the paragraph. So let's follow the dollar bill, it gets sent to a big bank and then a local bank. What do we see in here that lets us know what local means? James?
big.
No. Brayden?
Family visits listening for the bank to get money.
Okay, but what word in there tells us what local means? Or gives us a clue?
Neighborhood.
Yes, sir, neighborhood. If it's a little bank in the neighborhood and not some giant bank somewhere, then it's probably local. If it's in the neighborhood, it's local, which means it's nearby us. So, it's right neighborhood. In paragraph 3, which would be down here, draw a box around how the boy decides the book is a good value. How does he decide if the book is a good value, Eric?
He reads the back of the book and thinks about the price.
Very good. And let's draw a box around that. This time. The boy reads back the book and thinks about the price. And that helps him decide if it's a good value. Let's say if I picked up a book like this one. I pick it up. Well, this one's like chapter book. Let's see. Let's say this one. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. I'm gonna read the back of the book, see what it's about, and look at the price. And I think, hey, do I want to read it that much? Does it sound like something that's worth the price that it says back here? If I had this and it said back here, $27.99, I'd have to think, would this be worth $27.99 to read it?
No.
No, probably not. So I probably put it back and said that's not a very good value. But if I read the back, so it was about ruby bridges, and I thought I really like to read about ruby bridges, and it said it was $3.99. I think, you know, that might be a good value. It's not a little bitty skinny book, but it's not fat either. It would be worth $3.99 to read it, so I would say it's a good value. And that's what the boy did in the bookstore, yes, sir.
What about my book?
Well, your book might be, some people might pay $27.99 for that big thing. Came in this morning with a Tom Clancy book.
Oh,
He's
wow.
sick.
Who did?
Braden.
Oh, wow.
I said, I think it's really appropriate for second grade. And then he informed me he'd already read all of it.
Mine should be at least 39.
I wouldn't pay $27.99 for Tom Clancy, but some people would.
My
especially when
husband-
it's like this.
My husband.
How about my book?
I don't know, but you
I
read
have a
this one.
cutie book. I do have a book. I have a,
Okay,
I got
let's go
that
on.
from the library.
Okay, well that's, he brought one from home.
I had it for 3 years.
Okay. Okay, the dollar bill travels. This is this page.
The dollar bill travels. Later, a girl buys a birthday card at the bookstore. She gets the dollar bill as change. She takes the dollar bill home and saves it in her piggy bank. When the girl wants to see a movie, she takes money out of her piggy bank, including the dollar bill. She uses it to pay for the ticket. Then the dollar bill travels on. Almost 2 years pass, and now a man gets the dollar bill. It is worn out and torn. The man is not sure if it's usable. What happens to the bill? The man takes it to his local bank and trades it in for a new dollar bill.
Bar graph. The average lifespan of U.S. bills. Graph labels. Number of years. $1 bill. $5 bill. $10 bill. $20 bill. $50 bill.
Okay. In paragraphs 1 and 2, right up here, underline details that tell how the girl receives and uses the bill. What does it tell us about how she receives and uses the bill? How does she get the bill, McKinley? Give her a chance, between two. You lost it. Start back up at the top. See if you can find it. How does she get the dollar bill?
She buys a birthday card.
And then how does she get it? What does it say?
Change back.
She gets the dollar bill as change. And then what does she do with it?
She put it in her piggy bank, then she wants to go to the movie.
Okay, she takes the dollar bill home and saves it in her piggy bank. When the girl wants to see a movie, she takes money out of her piggy bank, including the dollar bill. She uses it to pay for the ticket. Okay, so that's how the girl got the dollar bill and how she used the dollar bill. And it says summarize how the bill travels. Summarize, it's a short way of saying all of that.
And the dollar travels over.
Well, that tells what tells us what happened next. How about the girl gets it as change and uses it where? How does she use it?
She went to the movies.
Okay, she uses it to buy a movie ticket. You know my writing's not good on here, so look back up in there if you need to for spelling. girl gets it as change and uses it to buy a movie ticket. Okay, paragraph 3, come here. Circle why the man trades in the dollar bill for a new bill. Carterius,
Because it's ripped and torn.
okay, says it is worn out and torn, so we're going to circle that. It's worn out and torn, very good. Does that mean every time we get a dollar bill or some kind of paper money that's got a little rip on it, we should run to the bank and trade it in?
No.
No, but after a while, it gets so torn up and wadded up and everything, worn out, that it's just hard to pay for things with it. So I think we can go trade it in.
Doesn't mean like this, like be like crumbled up and not any thingies on, like no rips on it. You could just flatten it out.
I got it. Thank you. Okay, what's this next page?
The dollar bill is replaced. The old dollar bill is returned to the big bank where workers decide that it can't be used again. They destroy the bill by shredding it. They cut it into tiny pieces. Back at the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing, a new dollar bill is printed to replace the old one. Workers use a record to keep track of how many bills are printed and destroyed. They make sure there are enough bills in the system so people can buy and sell things. The next time you hold a $1 bill, think of where it has been and where it is going. Each dollar bill has a busy, useful life. A machine shreds over 6 billion worn-out bills a year.
Okay, it says in paragraph 1, circle details that tell what happens to the old dollar. James.
They cut it into tiny shreds, no pieces.
Plus, let's look at the sentence right before that. They destroy the bill by shredding it. And they cut it into tiny pieces. Let's circle that. And let's skip that part, let's go ahead and paragraph 2. Underline text evidence that explains why the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing replaces the old bill. replace the old bill down here in paragraph 2? Olivia?
They make sure they put it and destroy it.
Go back and read it again.
They make sure they are enough with bills in the system so people can buy and sell them.
Okay. They replace it because they make sure there are enough bills in the system so people can buy and sell things. So if our money gets all shredded up and you can't spend it anymore, if we just threw it in the garbage can and that was the end of it, there wouldn't be enough money out there for us to buy things. So they have to make sure that they replace what they destroy. So we've got enough money to take care of what we need to do. Yes.
Engraving and printed, a new dollar bill is printed to replace the old one.
Yes, they replace the old ones to make sure we've got enough. So the question was why they replace the old one? This tells us that they replace it. The why is to make sure that there are enough bills in the system so people can buy and sell things. Okay, now, let's, go over our homework. Our first word is invented. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. What other useful things people invented, Phoenix?
Who invented the light bulb was how many people didn't have, there was no light issues, no light bulbs.
Oh, in that other story we read, they had, solar power. Yeah, that's good, yes.
Greenbelt, he invented telephones.
Telephones, okay, what else?
Airplanes.
Airplanes,
Doors.
doors, yeah, guess so.
TVs.
TVs,
Recycling.
recycling,
Clocks.
clocks,
Windows.
yeah, that'd be good, okay, alright. What is this word? A dollar bill is money made of paper. What coins do we use as money?
What?
Okay, Brody,
25 cents.
what is the coin called?
Quarters.
Quarters, what else came?
Quarters and half dollars.
Okay, Riley, name another one.
Pennies and dimes.
Okay, there's one more. Landon,
Dollar, quarter, nickel, dime, pennies, half dollars.
okay, that works.
All
Alright, this word.
Prices.
Prices. Marshall looked at the prices of sneakers. Almost said Snickers.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't want some sneakers and candy. I do.
Sneakers.
I never even had one, so what I'm saying.
Well, you're just missing out. Do you know the prices of any food items or toys? McKinley, what did you put?
I put bread, one, 37, and, coloring book, $1.
Okay, yes ma'am.
Chips, $1.35.
Okay, yes ma'am.
I thought my chair was $15.
Okay.
Sometimes candy could be $1, and some drinks could be $2, and some candy could be $1.
Very true. Okay, just depends on where you get it. Okay, Sam will purchase a snack. What is something you would like to purchase, Calera?
I would like to purchase a swing. No, swing set.
A swing set, yeah, that's
Yeah, I
nice.
have one.
Chastity, what would you like to purchase? A house?
Hat.
Oh, a hat. That's a big difference between a house and a hat. But you can do that. keeps a record of who, a teacher keeps a record of who comes to school every day. What is something you keep a record of, Brady?
How fast they dirt bike and the gas forward goes.
Okay, Brody?
Points.
Okay. Criteria?
How fast I run.
Alright, good. Our teacher has a system for organizing our writing materials. What is something you have a system for, Eric?
My Pokemon cards.
Okay. Skylar?
Getting up for school in the morning.
Okay. Olivia?
Putting things away.
Alright. A quarter has a greater value than a dime. What is a coin that has a greater value than a penny? Phoenix.
$100 bill.
A coin. It is a coin.
A 100 cents, the golden coin?
The golden coin, okay, they're 100 cents is how much?
$101 bill.
No.
100 pennies.
100 pennies, which is how much?
Hundreds. Nope. $1.
$1. The golden coin is worth $1.
Miss Davis.
Yes.
I have $1 coin.
You have what?
I have a $1 coin.
Okay.
Me too.
What is something else that has a greater value than a penny? Brody?
Dime.
Okay, what else? Skylar?
Quarter.
One more, Eric. Okay, dollar. Okay. The jewels are worth a lot of money. What is something that is worth a small amount of money? Chastity. I said, what is something that is worth a small amount of money? 33, please. What do you have that wouldn't cost very much? What?
Piece of candy.
Piece of candy? Mia? Lemonade? Is that what you said? Okay. Come here. Starburst, okay. I got some, well, this is not one, but Skylar's got a pencil. They don't cost any place. They don't cost very much. Eraser doesn't cost very much. Okay. All right, now, let's look over here. Paragraph, please. We'll skip back and do that later. We'll go over that tomorrow. And now, we're gonna, you can close your book. Close your book. Now, we're gonna talk about adjectives today, yes, sir. What? Well, you'll find that out later. End of the day. Alright, so we're gonna be talking about adjectives this week. Anybody know what an adjective is? Yes, ma'am.
It's a word that is back up for a
It's hard to read. But on that poster over there, it tells you what they are.
noun.
Okay, you said it's a backup from one. It describes a noun. So if you're reading it in a sentence, it's usually back there. But it describes a noun. And what is a noun? Everybody.
Person, place, or thing.
A person, place, and thing. So an adjective, let's put our pencils down. An adjective is going to describe a noun. So let's listen to Jack Hartman here.
What is an adjective? What is an adjective? Check it out. An adjective is a part of speech that makes reading and writing more exciting for you and me. Listen, here's how it works. Adjectives and nouns, they work together to help make your reading and writing so much better. You've got to have a noun like teacher, house, or door. Then the adjective describes the noun and tells you more. Mommy is a noun that is a person. Now let's say some adjectives that describe and tell you more about the mommy. She is a good mommy. She is a funny mommy. She is a kind mommy. She is a sweet mommy. Good, funny, kind, sweet are all adjectives that describe the mommy. School is a noun that is a place. Now let's say adjectives that describe and tell you more about the school. It is a new school. It is a big school. It is a friendly school. It is a safe school. New, big, friendly, safe are all adjectives that describe the school. Boat is a noun that is a thing. Now let's say adjectives that describe and tell you more about the boat. It is a fast boat. It is a fishing boat. It is a wooden boat. It is a whale boat.
Whaleboat.
Fast, fishing, wooden, whale are all adjectives that describe the boat. What is an adjective? What is an adjective? Let's be friends. Place your mouse behind your talk and click the red subscribe button. Also, you can click this icon to visit my website. And click on one of these boxes to see more fun educational videos.
We'll get out a pencil, please. Write your name at the top of the paper. It sounds like a zoo. Brody. So an adjective is a word that describes a noun. Some adjectives tell what kind or how many. Joe's aunt grows tall plants. So what does tall tell?
That it's big.
Does it tell what kind of plants or how many plants?
Big.
Does it tell what, it tells what kind? Tall tells what kind of plants she grows. She has 5 sunflowers. What does 5 tell us?
How many?
Tells us how many she grows. Alright, so we're. Alright, we're just gonna have to look at yours. Circle each adjective and underline the noun being described. We're gonna do 3 of them together, and I want you to do 3 of them on your own. Luke grows pretty flowers. What is the adjective? Grows is an action, that's what it, pretty describes what word?
What kind?
Does pretty describe Luke?
Pretty flowers.
Flowers, so we're gonna circle pretty, we're gonna underline flowers, because that's the noun that it describes. Number 2, his garden has tall shrubs in it.
Tall.
Tall is the adjective. What is tall?
Tall shrubs.
Shrubs, so shrubs is the noun that tall describes. I know you probably got 15 pencils, thank you. There are white fences. Brody, what is the adjective?
White.
White. And white describes what now?
Fences.
Fences, okay. So we underline fences. Now I want you to read 4, 5, and 6. Just a couple of minutes to do those. And we'll go on. Mia, why don't you come do number 4 for us, please? Me. All right, read the sentence for us. Hold on.